Growth Mindset Code. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Code, your manual for unlocking potential. This book is your guide to developing a growth mindset, a transformative approach to life that empowers you to embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and achieve your full potential. Within these pages, you'll discover a comprehensive framework for personal and collective growth, encompassing 6 key pillars. Mastering your emotional landscape. Develop emotional intelligence and learn to navigate your emotions effectively. Understanding perception psychology. Explore the intricacies of perception and its impact on your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Building a culture of dignity. Create a culture that values and respects the inherent dignity of every individual. Developing value intelligence. Discover your core values and align your actions with your principles. Implementing integral strategy. Develop and implement strategies that consider multiple perspectives and interconnections to achieve your goals. Harnessing systemic synergy. Leverage the power of collaboration and interconnectedness to achieve optimal outcomes. Each chapter provides a deep dive into one of these pillars, offering practical insights, actionable strategies, and real-life examples to guide your journey. Remember, developing a growth mindset is an ongoing process that requires commitment, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. How to use this book. Explore each chapter independently. The chapters are designed to be standalone guides, allowing you to focus on the areas most relevant to your current needs and interests. Reflect on the rules and principles. Take time to reflect on the rules and principles presented in each episode. Consider how you can apply them to your own life and experiences. Implement the ADDIE framework. Utilize the ADDIE framework. Analyze, design, develop, implement, evaluate to implement the rules and principles effectively. Learn from real-life examples. Draw inspiration from the real-life examples provided throughout the book, adapting the strategies to your own unique circumstances. Embrace the growth mindset journey. Developing a growth mindset is a transformative journey that empowers you to unlock your full potential and create a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. This book is your companion on this journey, providing the tools and guidance you need to navigate challenges, embrace opportunities, and achieve lasting success. Chapter 1. Mastering Your Emotional Landscape. This chapter delves into understanding and managing your emotions to foster personal growth and development. Episode 1. Rule of Emotional Awareness. Recognizing your emotions as signals. Our emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They are valuable messengers providing insights into our needs and responses to the world around us. By acknowledging and understanding these signals, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our motivations. Developing a personalized approach. There's no one-size-fits-all solution to emotional awareness. Some individuals may find journaling helpful, while others might benefit from mindfulness practices or seeking feedback from trusted individuals. The key is to explore different techniques and discover what works best for you. Managing overwhelming emotions. We all experience moments where emotions feel overwhelming. Learning healthy coping mechanisms is crucial. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, taking a break from the situation, or engaging in calming activities can help regain emotional balance. Consistent practice and evaluation. Like any skill, developing emotional awareness requires consistent effort. Regularly reflect on your emotional state, identify triggers, and evaluate the effectiveness of your coping strategies. This continuous process allows you to refine your approach and better navigate your emotional landscape. Examples of emotional awareness in action. High-pressure environments. Imagine a surgeon in the operating room. Their ability to stay calm and focused amidst intense pressure is a testament to their emotional awareness and control. Building strong relationships. A friend who actively listens and empathizes with your feelings demonstrates emotional awareness, leading to deeper and more meaningful connections. Effective leadership. Leaders who understand and manage their emotions can inspire and motivate their teams, creating a positive and productive work environment. Episode 2. Rule of emotional ownership. Taking responsibility for your emotions are your own, and blaming external factors or other people for how you feel is disempowering. Accepting ownership means recognizing that you have the power to choose your response to any situation. Understanding the impact of your emotional state affects your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. By taking responsibility for your emotions, you can consciously choose responses that align with your values and goals. Developing emotional regulation skills. Emotional regulation involves managing and expressing your emotions healthily and constructively. Techniques like cognitive reframing, mindfulness, and self-soothing can help you navigate difficult emotions and respond effectively. Setting healthy boundaries. Part of emotional ownership is setting healthy boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. This includes learning to say no, limiting exposure to toxic individuals or situations, and prioritizing self-care. Cultivating emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges, and developing emotional resilience allows you to bounce back from setbacks and navigate difficult experiences with greater strength and flexibility. Examples of emotional ownership in action. Responding to criticism. Instead of becoming defensive or blaming the person offering feedback, an individual with emotional ownership takes a moment to reflect on the criticism and consider its validity. Navigating conflict. In a disagreement, someone who owns their emotions focuses on expressing their needs and concerns assertively while remaining respectful of the other person's perspective. Coping with loss. While grief is a natural response to loss, individuals who practice emotional ownership allow themselves to feel the pain while also seeking healthy coping mechanisms and support systems to move forward. Episode 3. Rule of Emotional Intelligence. Recognizing emotions in others. Emotional intelligence involves not only understanding your own emotions, but also being attuned to the emotions of those around you. This includes observing nonverbal cues, actively listening, and empathizing with their perspectives. Developing empathy and compassion. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. By cultivating empathy, you can build stronger relationships, foster collaboration, and create a more supportive environment. Effective communication. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in effective communication. By understanding the emotions underlying the message, you can respond with greater clarity, empathy, and respect. Building strong relationships. People with high emotional intelligence tend to have stronger and more fulfilling relationships. They can navigate conflict constructively, build trust, and foster collaboration. Leadership and influence. Emotional intelligence is a key characteristic of effective leaders. By understanding and managing emotions, leaders can inspire and motivate their teams, create a positive work culture, and achieve shared goals. Examples of emotional intelligence in action. Customer service. A customer service representative who demonstrates empathy and patience when dealing with a frustrated customer exemplifies emotional intelligence. Teamwork. A team leader who recognizes and addresses the concerns of team members, fostering a sense of belonging and collaboration, demonstrates emotional intelligence. Negotiation. A skilled negotiator who can understand the underlying interests and emotions of all parties involved is more likely to achieve a mutually beneficial outcome. Episode 4. Rule of Positive Emotions. Focusing on the good. While it's essential to acknowledge and address negative emotions, intentionally cultivating positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and contentment can significantly impact your well-being and outlook on life. Practicing gratitude, regularly reflecting on things you are grateful for, no matter how small, can shift your perspective and increase feelings of happiness and contentment. Engaging in activities that bring you joy. Make time for activities that bring you joy, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying nature. Developing a positive mindset. Challenge negative thought patterns and reframe situations in a more positive light. Focus on opportunities for growth and learning, even during challenging times. Contributing to something larger than yourself, helping others and contributing to a cause you care about can foster a sense of purpose and fulfillment, leading to increased positive emotions. Examples of cultivating positive emotions in action. Volunteer work. Volunteering your time and skills to support a cause you believe in can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment, boosting positive emotions. Acts of kindness. Simple acts of kindness, such as helping a neighbor or offering a compliment, can brighten someone's day and create a ripple effect of positivity. Celebrating achievements. Taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, both big and small, reinforces a positive self-image and boosts confidence. Episode 5. Rule of Emotional Expression. Expressing emotions healthily. Suppressing emotions can negatively impact your mental and physical well-being. Finding healthy ways to express your emotions, such as talking to a trusted friend, journaling, or engaging in creative activities, is crucial. Choosing the right time and place. While expressing emotions is important, it's also essential to consider the context and choose appropriate times and places for emotional expression. Assertive communication. Learn to express your needs and feelings assertively, respecting yourself and others. This involves clear and direct communication while considering the impact of your words and actions on others. Nonverbal communication. Pay attention to nonverbal cues, such as body language and facial expressions, as they can convey emotions more effectively than words. Seeking support when needed. Don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals when you need help processing or managing your emotions. Examples of healthy emotional expression in action. Open communication in relationships. Couples who can openly express their feelings and concerns to each other build stronger and more resilient relationships. Creative expression. Artists, musicians, and writers often use their work as a means of expressing and processing emotions, creating a powerful form of communication. Seeking professional help. Individuals struggling with overwhelming emotions or mental health challenges benefit from seeking professional support from therapists or counselors. Episode 6. Rule of Emotional Freedom. Letting go of past hurts. Holding on to past hurts and resentments can prevent you from experiencing emotional freedom. Forgiveness, both of yourself and others, is key to moving forward and finding peace. Releasing limiting beliefs. Negative beliefs about yourself and your abilities can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts that support your growth and well-being. Embracing vulnerability. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and authentic in your interactions with others can foster deeper connections and a greater sense of self-acceptance. Living in the present moment. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future can rob you of the joy of the present moment. Mindfulness practices can help you stay present and appreciate the richness of each experience. Choosing happiness. Happiness is not a destination, but a choice you make every day. By focusing on gratitude, cultivating positive emotions, and living in alignment with your values, you can create a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Examples of emotional freedom in action. Overcoming adversity. Individuals who have faced significant challenges and emerged stronger demonstrate the power of emotional freedom and resilience. Personal growth. The journey of personal growth often involves confronting past hurts, releasing limiting beliefs, and embracing vulnerability, leading to greater emotional freedom and self-awareness. Meaningful relationships. People who can be their authentic selves and connect with others on a deeper level experience the joy and fulfillment of true emotional freedom. Chapter 2. Understanding Perception Psychology. This chapter explores the intricacies of perception and its impact on our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Episode 1. Rule of Selective Attention. Recognizing the limitations of our focus, our brains can only process a limited amount of information at a time. As a result, we naturally focus on certain stimuli while filtering out others. This selective attention shapes our perception of the world around us. Identifying your attention filters. Our past experiences, beliefs, and values act as filters, influencing what we notice and how we interpret information. Recognizing these filters helps us understand why we may perceive situations differently from others. Expanding your awareness. By consciously directing your attention and seeking diverse perspectives, you can broaden your understanding of the world and challenge your own biases. Mindfulness and observation. Practicing mindfulness and cultivating a sense of curiosity can help you become more aware of your attention patterns and expand your field of perception. Critical thinking and questioning assumptions. Questioning your assumptions and critically evaluating information from various sources helps you develop a more objective and nuanced understanding of the world. Examples of selective attention in action. Witnessing an event. Two people witnessing the same event may have vastly different accounts of what transpired due to their selective attention and interpretation of the details. Marketing and advertising. Advertisers leverage selective attention by creating targeted campaigns that appeal to specific demographics and interests. Confirmation bias. Our tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs is an example of selective attention influencing our perception. Episode 2. Rule of interpretation and meaning. Understanding the subjective nature of perception, we don't passively perceive the world. We actively interpret and assign meaning to the information we receive. This meaning-making process is influenced by our individual experiences, beliefs, and values. The role of personal experiences. Our past experiences shape our expectations and influence how we interpret new information. For example, someone who has had negative experiences with authority figures may perceive interactions with managers or supervisors through a lens of distrust. The influence of beliefs and values. Our beliefs and values act as a framework through which we interpret the world. For instance, someone who values honesty may interpret a white lie as a significant breach of trust. Challenging your interpretations. Recognizing that your interpretations are subjective and influenced by your personal lens allows you to remain open to alternative perspectives and avoid jumping to conclusions. Seeking diverse perspectives. Engaging with people from different backgrounds and cultures can broaden your understanding of the world and challenge your own interpretations. Examples of interpretation and meaning in action. Cultural differences. Individuals from different cultures may interpret the same nonverbal cues, such as eye contact or physical touch, in vastly different ways. Optical illusions. Optical illusions demonstrate how our brains can interpret visual information in multiple ways, highlighting the subjective nature of perception. Misunderstandings in communication. Many communication breakdowns occur due to differences in interpretation and meaning, emphasizing the importance of clear and empathetic communication. Episode 3. Rule of cognitive biases. Recognizing the impact of cognitive biases. Cognitive biases are mental shortcuts that help us process information quickly, but can also lead to distorted thinking and inaccurate judgments. Common cognitive biases. There are numerous cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, seeking information that confirms our existing beliefs, availability heuristic, overestimating the likelihood of events based on readily available examples, and anchoring bias, relying too heavily on the first piece of information received. Identifying your own biases. Becoming aware of your own cognitive biases is essential for making sound decisions and interacting effectively with others. Reflect on your thought patterns and decision-making processes to identify potential biases. Strategies for mitigating biases. Techniques such as seeking diverse perspectives, considering alternative explanations, and gathering evidence before making judgments can help mitigate the impact of cognitive biases. Critical thinking and open-mindedness. Developing critical thinking skills and maintaining an open mind are crucial for recognizing and overcoming cognitive biases. Examples of cognitive biases in action. Stereotyping. Judging individuals based on preconceived notions about their social group is an example of the stereotyping bias. The halo effect. The tendency to form a positive overall impression of someone based on one positive characteristic is an example of the halo effect. The sunk cost fallacy. Continuing to invest in a failing endeavor due to the resources already invested is an example of the sunk cost fallacy. Episode 4: Rule of Perception and Reality. Distinguishing between perception and reality, our perception of the world is not always an accurate reflection of reality. It is a subjective interpretation shaped by our senses, experiences, and cognitive processes. The limitations of our senses can be deceived by illusions, leading to misinterpretations of reality. For example, optical illusions demonstrate how our visual system can be easily fooled. The role of expectations. Our expectations influence our perception. If we expect to see something, we are more likely to perceive it, even if it's not actually there. The influence of emotions. Our emotional state can also impact our perception. When we are feeling stressed or anxious, we may perceive situations as more threatening than they actually are. Seeking objective evidence. To gain a more accurate understanding of reality, it's important to seek objective evidence and consider multiple perspectives. Examples of perception and reality in action. Eyewitness testimony. Eyewitness accounts can be unreliable due to the limitations of perception and memory, highlighting the importance of corroborating evidence. Placebo effect. The placebo effect demonstrates how our expectations can influence our perception of physical sensations and even lead to measurable improvements in health outcomes. Cultural differences in perception. Different cultures may perceive time, space, and social interactions in vastly different ways, demonstrating the subjective nature of reality. Episode 5: Rule of First Impressions. Understanding the power of first impressions. First impressions are formed quickly and can have a lasting impact on our perceptions of others. The role of nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication, such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, plays a significant role in shaping first impressions. The halo effect and confirmation bias. The halo effect, where a positive first impression influences our overall perception, and confirmation bias, where we seek information that confirms our initial impression, can reinforce first impressions. Managing first impressions. Being mindful of your nonverbal communication, presenting yourself authentically, and actively listening can help you make a positive first impression. Revising first impressions. Recognize that first impressions are not always accurate and be open to revising your initial judgments as you gather more information about someone. Examples of first impressions in action. Job interviews. First impressions play a crucial role in job interviews, where candidates strive to present themselves professionally and make a positive impact. Dating. First dates often focus on making a good impression and assessing compatibility, highlighting the significance of initial interactions. Networking events. Networking events provide opportunities to make first impressions and build professional connections. Episode 6: Rule of Perception and Relationships. The impact of perception on relationships. Our perception of others significantly influences our interactions and the quality of our relationships. Attribution theory. Attribution theory suggests that we tend to explain others' behavior by attributing it to either internal factors, e.g., personality traits, or external factors, e.g., situational influences. The fundamental attribution error. The fundamental attribution error refers to our tendency to overemphasize internal factors when explaining others' behavior while underestimating the influence of external factors. Empathy and perspective taking. Developing empathy and the ability to see things from others' perspectives can help us build stronger and more understanding relationships. Effective communication. Clear and open communication is essential for addressing misunderstandings and ensuring that our perceptions align with reality. Examples of perception and relationships in action. Conflict resolution. Effective conflict resolution often involves understanding the other person's perspective and recognizing how their perception of the situation may differ from your own. Building trust. Trust is built on consistent positive interactions and the belief that others have good intentions, which is influenced by our perception of their character. Teamwork. Successful teamwork relies on effective communication, empathy, and the ability to understand and appreciate diverse perspectives. Chapter 3: Building a Culture of Dignity. This chapter delves into the principles and practices of creating a culture that values and respects the inherent dignity of every individual. Episode 1: Rule of Self-Respect. Understanding your inherent worth. Every individual possesses inherent dignity and worth, regardless of their background, achievements, or social status. Recognizing your own self-worth is the foundation of a culture of dignity. Treating yourself with kindness and compassion. Self-respect involves treating yourself with kindness, compassion, and understanding. This includes setting healthy boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and acknowledging your strengths and accomplishments. Standing up for your values. Living in alignment with your values is an essential aspect of self-respect. This means making choices that reflect your beliefs and principles, even when faced with challenges or pressure to conform. Taking responsibility for your actions. Self-respect involves taking responsibility for your actions and their consequences. This includes acknowledging mistakes, learning from them, and striving to make amends when necessary. Developing self-confidence. Believing in yourself and your abilities is crucial for building self-respect. Focus on your strengths, celebrate your successes, and challenge negative self-talk. Examples of self-respect in action. Setting boundaries. Saying no to unreasonable requests or expectations and prioritizing your well-being is a demonstration of self-respect. Pursuing personal growth. Investing in your personal development and striving to reach your full potential reflects a belief in your own worth and capabilities. Standing up for what you believe in. Speaking out against injustice or unfair treatment, even when it's difficult, demonstrates self-respect and a commitment to your values. Episode 2: Rule of Respect for Others. Recognizing the inherent worth of every individual. Just as you possess inherent dignity, so does every other person. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their differences or disagreements. Empathy and understanding. Seek to understand others' perspectives and experiences, even if they differ from your own. Empathy fosters compassion and helps build stronger relationships. Active listening. Listen attentively to others, demonstrating that you value their thoughts and feelings. Avoid interrupting or formulating your response while they are speaking. Respectful communication. Communicate with others in a respectful and considerate manner, even during disagreements. Avoid personal attacks, insults, or dismissive language. Celebrating diversity. Embrace the diversity of backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives that enriches our communities and broadens our understanding of the world. Examples of respect for others in action. Treating colleagues with respect. In the workplace, treating colleagues with respect fosters a positive and productive work environment. Valuing different perspectives. Seeking input from individuals with diverse backgrounds and experiences leads to more informed decision-making and innovation. Resolving conflicts peacefully. Engaging in respectful dialogue and seeking mutually agreeable solutions demonstrates respect for all parties involved. Episode 3: Rule of Fairness and Justice. Treating people equitably. Fairness involves treating people justly and impartially, regardless of their background, social status, or personal characteristics. Upholding ethical principles. Adhering to ethical principles, such as honesty, integrity, and accountability, is essential for creating a culture of dignity. Addressing bias and discrimination. Be mindful of your own biases and actively challenge discrimination in all its forms. Advocate for equal opportunities and fair treatment for everyone. Promoting inclusivity. Create an environment where everyone feels welcome, valued, and respected, regardless of their differences. Standing up for what is right. Have the courage to speak out against injustice and advocate for fairness, even when it's challenging. Examples of fairness and justice in action. Equal employment opportunities. Ensuring that hiring and promotion decisions are based on merit and qualifications, rather than personal biases, promotes fairness in the workplace. Access to education. Providing equal access to quality education for all individuals, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status, is essential for a just society. Social justice movements. Social justice movements advocate for fairness and equality for marginalized groups, challenging systemic discrimination and promoting a more just society. Episode 4: Rule of Responsibility and Accountability. Taking ownership of your actions. Responsibility involves acknowledging the impact of your actions and taking ownership of your choices, both positive and negative. Being accountable for your behavior. Accountability means being willing to answer for your actions and accept the consequences, whether they are positive or negative. Learning from mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The key is to acknowledge them, learn from them, and strive to do better in the future. Making amends. When your actions have harmed others, take responsibility by apologizing and making amends to the best of your ability. Holding others accountable. In a culture of dignity, it's important to hold others accountable for their actions in a respectful and constructive manner. Examples of responsibility and accountability in action. Workplace accountability. In a workplace culture of accountability, individuals take ownership of their work, meet deadlines, and strive for excellence. Environmental responsibility. Taking responsibility for our impact on the environment involves making sustainable choices and advocating for policies that protect our planet. Community involvement. Actively participating in your community and holding elected officials accountable for their actions demonstrates civic responsibility. Episode 5. Rule of Compassion and Forgiveness. Understanding the human experience. Everyone faces challenges and makes mistakes. Compassion involves recognizing the shared human experience and treating others with kindness and understanding. Practicing empathy. Put yourself in others' shoes and try to see things from their perspective. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and respond with compassion. Offering forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act that liberates you from anger and resentment. It does not excuse the actions of others, but allows you to move forward with peace and understanding. Seeking forgiveness. When you have wronged others, seek their forgiveness with sincerity and a willingness to make amends. Creating a culture of forgiveness. Promote a culture where forgiveness is encouraged and valued, fostering healing and reconciliation. Examples of compassion and forgiveness in action. Restorative justice. Restorative justice programs focus on repairing harm and restoring relationships rather than punishment, emphasizing compassion and forgiveness. Supporting those in need. Offering support and assistance to individuals facing challenges demonstrates compassion and a commitment to helping others. Personal relationships. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in healing rifts and maintaining strong relationships. Episode 6. Rule of Humility and Gratitude. Recognizing your limitations. Humility involves acknowledging your limitations and recognizing that you don't have all the answers. It is the opposite of arrogance and fosters a willingness to learn and grow. Appreciating others' contributions. Recognize and appreciate the contributions of others, giving credit where credit is due. Avoid taking sole credit for accomplishments that involved the efforts of a team or group. Practicing gratitude. Regularly reflecting on the things you are grateful for, both big and small, cultivates a sense of appreciation and contentment. Giving back to your community. Expressing gratitude by giving back to your community through volunteering, philanthropy, or acts of service demonstrates humility and a desire to contribute to the greater good. Learning from others. Approach every interaction with an open mind and a willingness to learn from others, regardless of their background or status. Examples of humility and gratitude in action. Leadership. Humble leaders inspire trust and loyalty by valuing the contributions of their team members and acknowledging their own limitations. Mentorship. Mentors who share their knowledge and experience with others demonstrate humility and a desire to help others succeed. Philanthropy. Individuals who use their wealth or resources to support charitable causes and give back to their communities exemplify humility and gratitude. Chapter 4. Developing Value Intelligence. This chapter explores the concept of value intelligence and its role in making informed decisions aligned with your core values. Episode 1. Rule of Identifying Your Values. Defining personal values. Values are the fundamental beliefs that guide your decisions and actions. Identifying your core values is essential for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Reflecting on your priorities. Consider what is most important to you in life. What principles guide your decisions? What qualities do you admire in others? Exploring your experiences, past experiences, both positive and negative, can shape your values. Reflect on moments where you felt a strong sense of satisfaction or discontent to uncover underlying values. Considering your role models, identify individuals you admire and respect. What values do they embody? How do their values align with your own? Creating a personal values list. Compile a list of your core values, prioritizing those that are most important to you. This list will serve as a guide for your decisions and actions. Examples of identifying values in action. Career choices. Choosing a career path that aligns with your values, such as helping others or making a positive impact on the world, can lead to greater job satisfaction and fulfillment. Relationship decisions. Seeking partners who share your core values fosters stronger and more harmonious relationships. Financial choices. Making financial decisions that reflect your values, such as supporting ethical businesses or investing in sustainable initiatives, can align your spending with your principles. Episode 2. Rule of aligning actions with values. Living in accordance with your values. Identifying your values is only the first step. The key is to consistently align your actions and choices with your core values. Making value-based decisions. When faced with a decision, consider how each option aligns with your values. Choose the path that best reflects your principles, even if it's not the easiest or most popular choice. Setting goals that reflect your values. Your goals should be aligned with your values, providing a sense of purpose and direction in life. Evaluating your progress. Regularly assess whether your actions and choices are consistent with your values. Identify areas where you may be compromising your values and make adjustments as needed. Being true to yourself. Living in accordance with your values fosters authenticity and integrity, allowing you to live a life that is true to yourself. Examples of aligning actions with values in action. Ethical decision-making. A business leader who prioritizes honesty and integrity makes decisions that benefit both the company and its stakeholders, even when faced with ethical dilemmas. Environmental activism. Individuals who value environmental sustainability may choose to reduce their carbon footprint, support eco-friendly businesses, and advocate for policies that protect the planet. Personal integrity. A person who values honesty may choose to admit a mistake and take responsibility for their actions, even if it leads to negative consequences. Episode 3. Rule of value-based goal setting. Setting goals that inspire you. Your goals should not only be achievable, but also aligned with your values, providing a sense of purpose and motivation. SMART goals. Use the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, to set clear and actionable goals. Connecting goals to values. For each goal, identify the underlying value it reflects. This connection will provide intrinsic motivation and a sense of meaning as you work towards your goals. Prioritizing goals. Recognize that you may have multiple goals, some of which may conflict. Prioritize your goals based on their alignment with your core values. Revisiting and adjusting goals. As you grow and evolve, your values may shift, and your goals may need to be adjusted accordingly. Regularly revisit your goals to ensure they remain aligned with your current values. Examples of value-based goal setting in action. Personal development. Setting a goal to learn a new language may reflect a value of personal growth and self-improvement. Health and wellness. A goal to improve physical fitness may be driven by a value of health and well-being. Financial independence. Setting a goal to achieve financial independence may reflect a value of security and freedom. Episode 4. Rule of values and relationships. Building relationships based on shared values. Seeking relationships with individuals who share your core values fosters mutual understanding, respect, and a strong foundation for connection. Communicating your values. Openly communicate your values to your loved ones, friends, and colleagues. This transparency builds trust and strengthens relationships. Respecting differences in values. Recognize that not everyone will share your exact values. Respect differences in values and seek common ground where possible. Navigating value conflicts. When value conflicts arise, approach the situation with empathy and a willingness to understand the other person's perspective. Seek solutions that honor both sets of values. Values as a foundation for strong relationships. Shared values provide a solid foundation for lasting and meaningful relationships, fostering trust, respect, and mutual support. Examples of values and relationships in action. Romantic partnerships. Couples who share core values, such as a commitment to family or a passion for social justice, are more likely to build a strong and lasting partnership. Friendships. Friendships often thrive on shared interests and values, creating a sense of belonging and mutual support. Workplace teams. Teams that share a commitment to excellence, collaboration, and innovation are more likely to achieve success. Episode 5. Rule of Values and Decision-Making. Values as a guiding compass. When faced with a difficult decision, your values can serve as a guiding compass, helping you navigate complex situations with clarity and purpose. Weighing options against your values, consider how each potential choice aligns with your core values. Evaluate the potential consequences of each option and choose the path that best reflects your principles. Making difficult choices. Sometimes, value-based decision-making requires making difficult choices, such as leaving a job that conflicts with your values or ending a relationship that no longer aligns with your principles. Trusting your intuition. Your intuition can often guide you towards choices that are in alignment with your values. Pay attention to your gut feeling and trust your inner wisdom. Living with integrity. Making value-based decisions fosters a sense of integrity and authenticity, allowing you to live in alignment with your true self. Examples of values and decision-making in action. Ethical dilemmas. A doctor facing an ethical dilemma may consult their values of compassion and respect for human life to make a difficult decision regarding patient care. Career changes. An individual may choose to leave a high-paying job that conflicts with their values of environmental sustainability to pursue a career in renewable energy. Personal challenges. Facing a personal challenge, such as a health crisis, may prompt an individual to reevaluate their priorities and make choices that reflect their most cherished values. Episode 6. Rule of Values and Legacy. Living a values-driven life. Consistently aligning your actions and choices with your values creates a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Leaving a positive impact. By living in accordance with your values, you inspire others and leave a positive impact on the world around you. Values as a legacy. Your values become part of your legacy, shaping the memories and impressions you leave behind. Inspiring future generations. By embodying your values, you set an example for future generations and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. Values as a source of strength and resilience. During challenging times, your values provide a source of strength, resilience, and guidance. Examples of values and legacy in action. Historical figures. Leaders and activists who fought for social justice and equality left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire future generations. Role models. Individuals who embody values such as kindness, compassion, and integrity serve as role models for others, demonstrating the power of living a values-driven life. Family traditions. Families often pass down values from one generation to the next through traditions, stories, and shared experiences. Chapter 5. Implementing Integral Strategy. This chapter explores the concept of integral strategy and its application in achieving your goals and aspirations. Episode 1. Rule of Holistic Vision. Developing a comprehensive understanding. An integral strategy involves considering all aspects of a situation, taking into account multiple perspectives and interconnections. Systems thinking. Systems thinking recognizes that everything is interconnected and that changes in one part of a system can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. Multiple perspectives. Consider the perspectives of all stakeholders involved in a situation, including those with differing viewpoints or interests. Long-term vision. Develop a long-term vision that encompasses your goals, values, and aspirations, considering the potential impact of your actions on the future. Holistic planning. Create a comprehensive plan that addresses all aspects of a situation, taking into account the interconnections and potential consequences. Examples of holistic vision in action. Urban planning. Sustainable urban planning considers the environmental, social, and economic impacts of development, aiming to create livable and resilient cities. Business strategy. A successful business strategy takes into account market trends, competitor analysis, customer needs, and internal capabilities to develop a comprehensive plan for growth and sustainability. Public health initiatives. Public health initiatives often address the social determinants of health, recognizing that factors such as poverty, education, and access to healthcare impact overall well-being. Episode 2. Rule of strategic thinking. Analyzing the current situation. Before developing a strategy, thoroughly assess the current situation, including your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Setting clear objectives. Define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, objectives that align with your overall vision. Developing strategic options. Explore various strategic options, considering their potential benefits, drawbacks, and alignment with your values and objectives. Evaluating and selecting the best approach. Carefully evaluate each strategic option and select the approach that is most likely to achieve your desired outcomes. Flexibility and adaptation. Be prepared to adapt your strategy as circumstances change or new information becomes available. Examples of strategic thinking in action. Military strategy. Military leaders develop complex strategies that consider terrain, troop movements, logistics, and enemy capabilities to achieve their objectives. Marketing campaigns. Effective marketing campaigns involve careful planning, target audience analysis, and strategic messaging to reach the desired audience and achieve marketing goals. Personal finance. Developing a personal financial plan involves setting financial goals, assessing risk tolerance, and creating a strategy for saving, investing, and managing debt. Episode 3. Rule of resource optimization. Identifying available resources. Assess the resources available to you, including financial assets, human capital, technology, and time. Effective resource allocation. Allocate resources strategically to maximize their impact and achieve your objectives efficiently. Prioritization. Prioritize tasks and initiatives based on their importance and potential contribution to your overall goals. Efficiency and productivity. Implement systems and processes that enhance efficiency and productivity, minimizing waste and maximizing output. Innovation and creativity. Explore innovative and creative ways to utilize resources effectively and achieve your goals with limited resources. Examples of resource optimization in action. Supply chain management. Efficient supply chain management optimizes the flow of goods and services to minimize costs and maximize customer satisfaction. Project management. Effective project management involves optimizing resources such as time, budget, and personnel to ensure project completion within scope and on schedule. Personal time management. Individuals can optimize their time by prioritizing tasks, setting boundaries, and utilizing productivity tools to maximize their efficiency. Episode 4. Rule of collaboration and partnerships. The power of collaboration. Collaboration allows you to leverage the strengths and expertise of others, achieving goals that may be difficult or impossible to accomplish alone. Building strong partnerships. Seek out partners who share your values, vision, and commitment to achieving shared goals. Effective communication and coordination. Clear and open communication is essential for successful collaboration, ensuring that everyone is aligned and working towards a common objective. Respect for diverse perspectives. Value and respect the diverse perspectives and contributions of your collaborators, fostering a sense of inclusivity and shared ownership. Synergy and innovation. Collaboration can lead to synergy, where the combined efforts of a group produce greater results than the sum of individual contributions. Examples of collaboration and partnerships in action. Scientific research. Many scientific breakthroughs are the result of collaboration between researchers from different disciplines and institutions. Business alliances. Strategic alliances between businesses can expand market reach, share resources, and create innovative solutions. Community development. Collaborative efforts between community organizations, government agencies, and residents can address social challenges and improve the quality of life for all members of the community. Episode 5: Rule of Adaptability and Resilience. Embracing change. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances is crucial for success in a dynamic and unpredictable world. Flexibility and agility. Develop a flexible and agile mindset, allowing you to adjust your approach as needed in response to new challenges or opportunities. Learning from setbacks. View setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Analyze what went wrong and adapt your strategy accordingly. Resilience and perseverance. Cultivate resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and maintain your focus on your goals. Innovation and creativity. Embrace innovation and creativity as essential tools for adapting to change and overcoming challenges. Examples of adaptability and resilience in action. Entrepreneurship. Successful entrepreneurs demonstrate adaptability and resilience as they navigate the challenges of starting and growing a business. Response to crises. Communities that demonstrate resilience in the face of natural disasters or economic downturns are able to recover and rebuild more effectively. Personal growth. Individuals who overcome personal challenges, such as illness or loss, demonstrate resilience and the ability to adapt to difficult circumstances. Episode 6: Rule of Continuous Improvement. Striving for excellence. Commit to continuous improvement in all aspects of your life, always seeking ways to learn, grow, and enhance your performance. Feedback and evaluation. Regularly seek feedback from others and evaluate your progress towards your goals. Identify areas for improvement and implement changes accordingly. Learning and development. Embrace lifelong learning and seek opportunities to expand your knowledge, skills, and expertise. Innovation and experimentation. Foster a culture of innovation and experimentation, encouraging the exploration of new ideas and approaches. Kaizen. Adopt the Kaizen philosophy of continuous improvement, making small, incremental changes that lead to significant progress over time. Examples of continuous improvement in action. Manufacturing. Lean manufacturing principles focus on continuous improvement and waste reduction to optimize production processes. Education. Effective education systems prioritize continuous improvement, incorporating feedback from students, parents, and educators to enhance teaching methods and curriculum. Personal development. Individuals committed to personal growth engage in practices such as mindfulness, journaling, and seeking feedback to continuously improve their well-being and performance. Chapter 6: Harnessing Systemic Synergy. This chapter explores the concept of systemic synergy and its role in achieving optimal outcomes through collaboration and interconnectedness. Episode 1: Rule of Interconnectedness. Understanding the interconnected nature of systems. Systems thinking recognizes that everything is interconnected and that changes in one part of a system can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. The butterfly effect. The butterfly effect illustrates how small, seemingly insignificant actions can have far-reaching consequences over time. Interdependence. Individuals, organizations, and ecosystems are interdependent, relying on each other for survival and success. Collaboration and cooperation. Recognizing interconnectedness fosters collaboration and cooperation as individuals and organizations work together to achieve shared goals. Holistic perspective. A holistic perspective considers the interconnections within a system, enabling a deeper understanding of complex challenges and opportunities. Examples of interconnectedness in action. Ecosystems. The delicate balance of ecosystems demonstrates the interconnectedness of living organisms and their environment. Global economy. The global economy is a complex interconnected system where events in one country can have significant impacts on other nations. Social networks. Social networks highlight the interconnectedness of individuals and communities, facilitating the spread of information and ideas. Episode 2. Rule of synergy. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy occurs when the combined efforts of individuals or components within a system create a greater effect than the sum of their individual contributions. Collaboration and teamwork. Synergy is often achieved through effective collaboration and teamwork, where individuals leverage their diverse skills and perspectives to achieve shared goals. Complementary strengths. Teams with complementary strengths and skill sets can create synergy by filling in each other's gaps and enhancing overall performance. Shared vision and goals. A shared vision and common goals foster a sense of unity and purpose, creating a foundation for synergy. Innovation and creativity. Synergy can spark innovation and creativity as individuals build upon each other's ideas and develop novel solutions. Examples of synergy in action. Successful businesses. Companies with strong teamwork and collaboration often achieve synergy, resulting in increased innovation, productivity, and profitability. Sports teams. High-performing sports teams demonstrate synergy through coordinated efforts, complementary skills, and a shared commitment to victory. Community initiatives. Community initiatives that bring together diverse stakeholders can achieve synergy by pooling resources and expertise to address complex challenges. Episode 3. Rule of shared goals and values. Aligning individual goals with collective objectives. To achieve systemic synergy, it's important to align individual goals and aspirations with the collective objectives of the group or organization. Shared vision and purpose. A shared vision and sense of purpose unite individuals and create a foundation for collaboration and synergy. Values-based decision-making. Making decisions that are aligned with shared values ensures that actions are consistent with the overall goals and principles of the system. Building trust and respect. Trust and respect among individuals are essential for fostering collaboration and achieving synergy. Open communication and transparency. Open communication and transparency promote understanding, alignment, and a sense of shared ownership. Examples of shared goals and values in action. Successful families. Families with strong bonds often share core values and goals, creating a supportive and nurturing environment for all members. High-performing organizations. Organizations with a clear mission and shared values foster a culture of collaboration and achievement. Social movements. Social movements unite individuals around shared values and goals, creating a powerful force for change. Episode 4. Rule of effective communication. Clear and concise communication. Effective communication is essential for conveying information accurately, promoting understanding, and fostering collaboration. Active listening. Active listening involves paying attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues, demonstrating empathy and a genuine interest in understanding the speaker's message. Feedback and dialogue. Regular feedback and open dialogue promote continuous improvement and ensure that communication is effective and aligned with shared goals. Empathy and respect. Communicate with empathy and respect, even when conveying difficult or sensitive information. Technology as a communication tool. Utilize technology effectively to enhance communication and collaboration, particularly in geographically dispersed teams or organizations. Examples of effective communication in action. Negotiations. Skilled negotiators use effective communication to understand the interests of all parties involved and reach mutually beneficial agreements. Conflict resolution. Effective communication is crucial for resolving conflicts peacefully and constructively. Customer service. Excellent customer service relies on effective communication to understand customer needs, address concerns, and build positive relationships. Episode 5. Rule of systems thinking and feedback loops. Understanding feedback loops. Feedback loops are mechanisms within a system that amplify or dampen change. Recognizing feedback loops is essential for understanding system dynamics and predicting potential consequences. Positive feedback loops. Positive feedback loops amplify change, leading to exponential growth or decline. Negative feedback loops. Negative feedback loops stabilize a system by counteracting change and maintaining equilibrium. Systems analysis. Systems analysis involves identifying the components, interconnections, and feedback loops within a system to understand its behavior and potential outcomes. Intervention points. Identify key intervention points within a system where strategic actions can produce desired changes. Examples of systems thinking and feedback loops in action. Climate change. Climate change is a complex system with multiple feedback loops, such as the melting of polar ice caps, which further accelerates warming due to reduced reflectivity. Economic systems. Economic systems exhibit feedback loops, such as consumer spending, which drives economic growth, leading to increased employment and further spending. Population dynamics. Population dynamics are influenced by feedback loops, such as birth and death rates, which impact population growth or decline. Episode 6: Rule of Continuous Learning and Adaptation. Learning organizations. Organizations that foster a culture of continuous learning and adaptation are better equipped to respond to change and thrive in dynamic environments. Knowledge sharing and collaboration. Encourage knowledge sharing and collaboration within the system to promote innovation and continuous improvement. Experimentation and innovation. Embrace experimentation and innovation as essential tools for adapting to change and discovering new solutions. Flexibility and agility. Develop a flexible and agile approach, allowing the system to respond effectively to unexpected challenges or opportunities. Systems thinking and feedback. Utilize systems thinking and feedback loops to monitor progress, identify areas for improvement, and adapt strategies as needed. Examples of continuous learning and adaptation in action. Technology companies. Technology companies that embrace continuous learning and innovation are more likely to stay ahead of the curve and adapt to rapidly changing market conditions. Healthcare systems. Healthcare systems that prioritize continuous learning and improvement enhance patient care and outcomes. Educational institutions. Educational institutions that adapt their curriculum and teaching methods to meet the evolving needs of students are more likely to prepare them for success in a rapidly changing world. Continuing your growth mindset journey. As you reach the end of this book, remember that your journey of growth and development is just beginning. Developing a growth mindset is an ongoing process that requires continuous effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for learning. Here are some key takeaways to guide you on your continued growth mindset journey. Embrace challenges. View challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than obstacles to avoid. Persist through setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but they do not define you. Learn from your mistakes and use them as stepping stones to future success. Value effort over talent. Believe that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Embrace lifelong learning. Never stop learning and growing. Seek out new knowledge, skills, and experiences. Cultivate a positive mindset. Focus on the positive aspects of your life and maintain an optimistic outlook, even during challenging times. Build strong relationships. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging individuals who believe in your potential. Give back to your community. Contribute to something larger than yourself by giving back to your community and making a positive impact on the world. Remember, the Growth Mindset Code is not just a book, it's a roadmap for personal and collective transformation. By embracing the principles and practices outlined in these pages, you can unlock your full potential and create a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Continue exploring, learning, and growing. The possibilities are limitless when you embrace a growth mindset.